All right, cheap gear guy again. Long time, huh? Fresh review. We're going to do the Phonic Summit digital mixing console that I won through the Phonic shout out contest. Incredible mixing board, man. It's just unbelievable. You really would not believe it. 16 in, 16 out. Those can be firewired or USB'd to the to your computer, to your DAW. If you have the expansion card, it's $150. I'm going to be picking that up as soon as humanly possible. Don't have it now, but I mean, yeah, they recently did a firmware update on it, so the touchscreen is a lot easier to work with. It wasn't complicated at all, but I mean, it's a free upgrade, just a software upgrade to make the everything run smoother. Beautiful mixing board. Let's take a couple look at a couple things here. And so there she is. This is the digital mixing console. Beautiful device. The touchscreen, the faders. These are motorized faders. They remember where they've been. You can set up if you have different gigs. Say you're going to record 3 different bands and you're doing mic check before, sound test before the gig. You set up the first band. You save that preset. Then you go to the next band and you save that preset. Here, just give you an example. Okay, you got your aux 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are also channels 1 through 16 and your main, but these also, by pushing a button, become aux 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's got 8 auxes, obviously. You push the aux button here, and the sliders automatically change. They automatically move to where they're supposed to be. Then if you have the multi-out, which is for like multi-tracking, if you just want to run, it's got 8 multi-outs. If you want to run for an 8-track or whatever, or even 2-track, which I've got right now, the Phonic, you just pull back and let's take a look at it. There you go. And as you heard, there was a small little bit. You may have heard that small little bit of a sound when the faders change. I don't know if they actually. No, they don't do it when you're just sliding them around. But apparently, when the motors actually go, it does pick that up. But I mean, I don't know how often you're going to be doing that in a live situation, switching from your aux group to your multi group. But anyway, we'll go back to channel. Everything goes back to the way it was, how I had it, and set this up there. Now you've got your up here view. You click your view. Now you've got your channel view. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, adjust my camera so I can see what you guys are seeing. Here you have your EQ. You can turn that on, and you can plot out your EQ. If you need to get into the actual EQ, there it is. See it? Now it's in your EQ. You can go back to view channel. Oh, we're on channel 9 right now, so you select which channel you want to be on. You're going to select channel 1. Now you can see me talking to you. There it is. Boom. Turn the volume up so you can hear me when I get away from the microphone. Okay, so here we have all your controls. Your dynamics, which includes a gate, expander, compressor, and limiter, all on each track. Every track has its own expander, compressor, gate, and limiter. Awesome, dude. Very awesome. Then here you have every channel also has its own delay, as you can see there. Turn that on. Turn it on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so you can adjust that for each channel. Now, on top of all that, this also has 2 effects sends. 2 effects sends. My bad. It's got 2 effects channels built in. And it's got some beautiful effects in there. Some very lush choruses, nice reverbs, things like that. Dude, it's insane, man. It's really incredible. The whole thing is just incredible. When I get the actual FireWire set up, I will be able to see that right there? FireWire, USB, FireWire, USB. This is the parameter wheel. Everything that you touch, like I showed you on the last time, you touch that, right? I touch this slider, controlling this slider here. When I go to this parameter wheel, I can turn the volume down if I wanted to. And like someone said, oh, big deal, I can do that with my finger. Yeah, you can, but I mean, I can do it with the slider too. Because I got the Summit. No, but it controls everything, like all your EQ. When you're adjusting the EQ, turn the EQ on, turn each of these bells on. As you can see, they're all turning on. And then we switch what parameter you want to fix. Frequency, just the frequency, the gain here, and turn the gain up. And now you can hear I'm getting really trebly, kind of nasally. But as you hear, with just flat and the C1, it sounds really nice. Everything sounds really, really good. I mean, I've been messing around, pretending that I'm playing like in the concert type thing, you know, because I play all the instruments, so I'm just sitting here by myself, strumming out stuff. And dude, the reverbs and everything that you got going there. I got some color change on the thing. I got to see what that's all about. The reverbs and things are just incredible. The choruses and all, it's just beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful machinery. Is it worth the money that you pay for it? Yeah, it's closing on $2,000. It's well worth it. Well worth it. If you're doing something, if you needed a multi-tracker, as well as a mixing board that you could use in a live situation to mix, as well as multi-track and anything. I mean, I can take this board, set it up, and record a live band. I mean, 16 tracks is more than enough to record a live band, and in good quality. 96 kilohertz, 24-bit resolution. Not quite as powerful as the Phonic Firefly 302, but outsurpassing it in number of inputs. So combined total, I mean, they can be combined together and make some really, really powerful stuff to do some real damage. No MIDI on this yet. They're talking about another Phonic interface that's coming, another Summit board that's coming out as a 32, and it will have a few more things. I think USB 3.0 control power and all this stuff. But this thing, this Phonic Summit digital console, 16 in, 16 out, so awesome, dude. It is so awesome. I can't say enough great stuff about it. I would go into the tech specs and stuff, but if you wanted that, you can. Phonic has got tons of those out there. What you, I'm sure, probably checking out here, is it worth it? Because you can't trust the company to tell you that their $2,000 machine is worth it. I'm telling you, it is worth it, dude. Are you kidding me? Limiter. It's like having 16 different patch bays of noise gate, compressor, expander, limiter, and delays for each channel. You can customize them each channel, and they're good. They're not like crap. They're good effects. They're really good, really strong effects. So I'm trying to think of anything else that you guys might be interested in knowing about this. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Let me ask me anything you might want to know. How to set certain things up, how to patch things in. I've got it running multi-out into the Phonic Firefly 302 right now. The multi-outs, the aux groups, I've got those aux patching themselves internally to the effects unit so that the vocals can have, for live sound anyways, that's another thing you might not know, but might as well tell you. The delay and the limiter and the compressor and the gate and the expander, those all work when you're doing the multi-out, when you're sending the multi-out. I'm sure I could do out of the main out and record that and have the effects loops on there, but if I'm just tracking out of the multi-out, it records it pretty much dry. It will catch the delay, and it will catch the gate, and it will catch expander and compressor and the limiter. So that makes really good for controlling your signals going to your DAW. But it won't get the effects loops. Awesome, because I like to hear the reverb, but I like to do the actual reverb, putting the reverb inside the DAW as a post-production type thing. I like to hear it while I'm recording down. It kind of gets me in that spacey kind of groove. You got the room sound and everything. And I'm probably rambling too much, and I'm talking a little bit, but I'm trying to think of what else I could tell you about this. Awesome, dude. If you can afford one, get one, dude. Get one. It's awesome. It crushes pretty much any mixing board I've ever. It completely destroys any mixing board I've ever owned. I haven't tried all of them, of course, because I'm a cheap gear guy, and that means I am broke. But yeah, I've got some more videos coming up very soon that's going to explain a lot of new stuff, like why you're looking at me in HD. So please check those out too. And yeah, that's it for this Phonic Summit. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll be happy to make another video if I didn't go in depth enough on something, or if you have any questions about how the patch bays work, the faders, the effects unit, EQ, dynamics, utilities, backing up, saving, any of that good stuff. But like I said, if you want some tech stuff, Phonic has some great videos. There's like a 4 series, and that guy's got like a really weird deep voice. But yeah, I can't remember his name. But yeah, you probably have already seen it if you've seen this one. So, Cheap Gear Guy, thank you for watching. Catch you later.